welcome back to my channel. Today's video is actually not Disney related at all. I was lucky enough to be able to go to SuperM's debut 2 days ago at Capitol Records in Hollywood, and I wanted to share my experience, what it was like, and put some of my footage that I took in this video. So if you want to hear my story time about SuperM's debut this past Saturday and my experience, then keep watching. Okay, so where to begin? Well, it all started with a student. One of my students asked me, I teach a K-pop class at school. I think I've said this before, I don't know, but I teach a K-pop class, which is an elective. So like, I'm a history teacher, but I do have a K-pop elective because I'm a psycho. And when I always like show my new 7th graders K-pop and I introduce them to it and I get some new recruits into my cult, I need to back up. I want to explain what SuperM is in case you're like slightly aware or not aware. SuperM is a K-pop group. They're like the first Avengers style K-pop group to ever exist. So basically SM Entertainment took 3 groups and like some of the members from 3 different groups and put them into one group that just debuted on Saturday. And it's members from NCT, SHINee, and EXO. My bias from each of those groups is in SuperM. Obviously, I was pretty excited about it. One of my students came up to me and asked me on Wednesday if I liked them, and they hadn't debuted yet. So I said, I mean, SuperM hasn't debuted, but I love the members in him. And then he was like, do you want to go see them on Saturday? And I was like, what? And then I just kept screaming his name, and he was like, okay, like calm down. And I was like, no, I just don't want to get my hopes up. He's like,
if you don't, like, it would be done. Like, we know somebody.
I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand. That night, I get an email with 2 VIP tickets to go to SuperM's debut at Capitol Records. Jose was already coming up on Saturday. It just felt like fate was like, you're gonna hang out with Jose for the first time alone, and I don't know, God only knows how long, and now you have like a VIP experience to go to. So let's fast forward to the event. So we get there at 2 p.m. This SuperM Village opens, and it was crazy. There were lines of people outside. It was after 2 actually when we got there, and people still weren't in. So I thought that the line to get into the village was just really long, but then the guy next to us said that they haven't opened it yet, and that made sense because like the whole street was blocked off right by the Capitol Records building on Vine Street. That was like blocked off for like a block party village, and then they were letting people in like 2 at a time, and we're like, this is gonna take forever. And then all of a sudden all hell broke loose and people just like jumped the barricade, and everyone was like, well, whatever. And then a huge line started forming for the concert. So the concert, that's 7. That's 5 hours from when people were let in. And at 4 is when the lines were supposed to start. But of course, general admission, you know, the closer you are to the front, the closer you are to the stage. And girls were lining up. So I went up to a guy and I asked, okay, well, my memory card was full, so I don't really remember where I was, but I just want to long story short this. There was a little bit of difficulty with people communicating what the actual procedure should have been getting into the concert. So the VIP line was supposed to open at 4, and it's supposed to be a separate entrance, as my ticket said. And so I just wanted to clarify because people were like acting crazy. I did go up to one of the guys behind this barricade where the entrance to the stage area was, and I was like, hi, VIP line? He goes, it'll open later, don't worry, you'll get in. I was like, okay, cool. And then some other guy, like a security guy, dressed completely differently, so obviously not part of like this event, just like a general event staff, was being really rude to people. And so he was like, if you're not in this line, you're not getting in the concert. So I went up and I was like, I just want to clarify, VIP line doesn't open. He goes, you're too late. It was 3 o'clock. He goes, you're too late. And I was like, I'm not too late. The VIP line opens at 4. And I already talked to a guy. Nope, everyone who's going into that concert needs to be in that line. So you're going to be in the back of it and you're not going to be VIP. Literally said it like that. And I was like, thank you, bye. And there was another girl there that like was kind of like on his side. I don't know. It was ridiculous. So then I just kept chilling with Jose, and I was like, I was so polite the whole time. Like I was very polite. Like I'm just excited to be there. I just want to follow the rules. I think that's the teacher in me. It's like, I'd like clear instructions and I'd like to make my plans accordingly. If I need to get in that GA line, I will get in that line. I just want to know if you guys know what I should do, kind of thing. Anyway, so then I found another security guard and I was like, hi, I just want to clarify. He was over by the VIP, like, would-be entrance if you were on the other side of the barricade. And I was like, I just want to clarify, the VIP entrance, he goes, yeah, we'll open up, but I think people are in this line because people started moving from the big mass line into like the mouse maze lines, and they were designated VIP GA. So if I saw, that's when I stepped in action. I should have added that. I stepped in action because I saw people moving from there to there and split up VIP and GA, and I was like, I've been waiting here since 2. So I just went and I was like, hey, that guy just told me that I was too late for the VIP line. And he was like, no, it should open at 4. I was like, I know that, but he's not being very nice and I'm not sure what to do. And this guy was super nice. And he was like, well, why don't you just go to the bathroom? Because the bathroom was like past the lines. So you'd have to go through the barricade to the bathroom, and then he was like, just hop in line. And I was like, no, you're coming with me. And he was like, all right, I'll come with you. So I like grabbed Jose and like walked through, and he was like asking the two people that I already like got in a fight with. Not really, they just weren't very nice. And she was like, you guys were just standing here, I was talking to you like 20 minutes ago. I was like, yeah. And I was like, because he told me that there's no VIP line, and I actually talked to a guy earlier, and he said that the VIP line will open at 4 and just hang around here. So I'm trying to figure out what to do, because now I see people in the VIP line. And the girl just goes, whatever. And I was like, oh, I feel really guilty. Like, I feel really bad. Like, I didn't know what to do, but I was like trying to figure out answers, and they just didn't want to. I don't know. I still feel kind of guilty over it. It's not like I did literally anything wrong. I did everything right, but it was just really awkward. Ooh, let me show you what I got. Hold on, I gotta go get it. Ooh, I'm sweating talking about this. When we went through the metal detector, that's when we got our wristband. The red was VIP. It's so cute. It says SuperM. It says SuperM, Capitol Records. So cool. We also got these. I was like, I hope one of them didn't have batteries in it. It lights up pink. Oh. Ooh, that camera adjusting though. There are only about 120 people who got VIP in the first place, so it was actually like really, really exclusive. So that was insane, because there were like 2,000 other people, I think, who were like general. Oh my god, I can never turn this off. I think it's because I'm impatient to see if it's like flashing or if it's turning off. Okay, anyways, so it was really, really small amount of people. When you walk through the stage, like the stage is right here, there's barricade area, and they pushed us to the sides, like so to the other side of the stage, and we're all standing there. And again, I was like, I thank God Jose was like, didn't you take a picture of the map just to see like where we're supposed to be? So I looked at it, and red is supposed to be in front of the stage and on the right side of the stage, or stage left. So front and stage left. And we were currently stage left, but we were on the corner, because I was like, when they tell us that we can go over there, we beelining it, because right now all of the traffic flow of people coming into GA is going through that front barricade area and then upstairs to like a higher level in front of the stage. So it's like pit. This is like not good to do on camera, but it's like stage, pit, and then the rest of GA is over here. So everyone is walking through this direction. We're going to this side of the stage. Oh, this is good. We're going to this side of the stage. This is the front of the stage, and they're going up some stairs to like this higher level area. If they put us there in the middle, it would be almost impossible for them to get the people who are GA to go up. They would have just stopped and like mingled among the crowd, and they would have had to search people's wristbands. And I think that's like their bad on the organization of it. Anyways, at one point they did say, okay, you guys can go slowly. And we did. We walked slowly. And there's only 150 people, which honestly is not that many. So it wasn't like, it couldn't have been a stampede. And I was center front. I mean, on the barricade, looking up, center stage. Couldn't have had a better placement. And then the fire marshal comes in and says we cannot stay there. So we think like, oh, they'll let us go later. So I waited towards the back, and everyone else was pushed back to where we were on the other side of the stage. So I like hung back and let everyone else go in front of me. So I was on the corner again, right like on the like first person to be able to walk to the stage. And there's a huge pole on the corner of all the stages. Like the stage has poles on the corner. Like you can only see like straight through on the three sides. The security guards tell us that the fire marshal will not let us stand in the pit, which is kind of sad, because we're like, SuperM's gonna be on stage. There's a barricade set up for people, and they're not gonna have like a pit that they're gonna look down at and talk to. Like the people who are watching are actually high up and behind all the cameras, so they wouldn't be able to make eye contact with people right in front. So it's kind of sad, and they ended up staying like that the whole concert. So I was very lucky. They put up a metal barricade in front of me, and so I was like, I have the literal best view of anyone at this concert. It's just not the best view. So anyways, I'm standing on this barricade, and then SuperM comes out, and we missed like a lot of the choreo, but we could see them. Like when they walked to the front of the stage, we were like so close. I made eye contact with Taeyong like the whole time. Like there were maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 of us on this barricade that's like on the corner of the stage. So if the boys were looking to see if they could like make eye contact with anybody, we're the only options. And we were lit up because of the sights. Anyways, so I made eye contact with Taeyong a bunch of times. They were so good. They performed so well. It was so weird seeing Taemin and EXO's, Baekhyun and and Kai, because I never thought I would see EXO or SHINee live, and I probably never will. So to be able to see Taemin from SHINee and then 2 EXO members was really cool. I was like, oh my god. I just didn't think this day would come. It was really cool. We were screaming. The people behind me were screaming. The vibe was great. I loved it. I got this little Taemin fan, so that's kind of cute. And like I said, I got 3 of these. So it was very fun, and it ended pretty quickly. It was only from like 7 to like 7:40. And a lot of the time was like a lot of videos. I mean, they only have an EP out, so it's not like they could do a full concert, although they're coming to LA in February for the Forum. Okay, well anyways, that was my experience. I'm going to put in some clips from the concert now, but I hope you enjoyed my story time. I'm so thankful and so grateful to my student. I can't wait to tell them all about it tomorrow. The kids are so excited to hear about it. I sometimes think like it's really hard. My job is really hard. A middle school teacher in LA, it's very difficult because my cost of living is so high and I'm still just a teacher. I struggle a lot with my career. I really love it, but there's a lot of things that I have to sacrifice in order to do it. And I feel like it's moments like these that remind me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and that comes with sacrifices, but the rewards are great. And they're not always just rewards of like seeing my students achieve, seeing my students become something bigger, something that they can be proud of, a person. They develop in middle school so much as a person. So to have reminders from the universe and from my students like this, that they appreciate me and they're looking out for me when they can, just as like I give my all to them, it's very special. So anyways, I'm very thankful to my students, so thank you. You know who you are. And I don't know, I was so lucky to be able to be there and to be so close. Like, could not have been closer. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Right at you.
Dee's extra magic moments. Dee's extra magic moments. I shut that window. Also, I had cut on the roof of my mouth. I haven't been able to see it.